Mataji, someone is asking. Some devotee is asking.
Recording will be enough, Prabhuji, because my son will not be able to attend those classes. So in the afternoon, he can listen to the recordings.
Recording will be there, no problem.
Okay, Prabhu. Hare
Okay,
Krishna.
done. Okay. Okay, take it done. Mhm.
You're muting everybody, Prabhuji. You need to unmute.
Yes. Done. So this is muted. Okay, everything is set. Chalo, so we go to the 18th chapter. It's the biggest chapter. 78 shloka. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashati Deshataharini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Just give 1 minute. We can chant 10 times Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So you can see everybody.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Moksha Sannyas Yoga, the perfection of renunciation. Let us revise again. The first chapter was Arjuna's objections to five, and second chapter was Krishna's answer to the five objections. And third chapter was how work can you worship, and the fourth chapter what is spiritual knowledge. Fifth chapter was continuation of work is worship. Sixth chapter was what is Ashtanga Yoga. Seventh chapter was Krishna's energies, and eighth chapter how to remember Krishna at the time of death. Ninth chapter was Raj Vidya, king of knowledge. Tenth chapter was Krishna's opulences, vibhutis. 11th was Krishna's Vishwarupa, and 12th was pure bhakti. 13th chapter was difference between Kshetra and Kshetragna, and 14th chapter was Maya. 15th chapter was Urdhva inverted tree, and 16th chapter was divine and demonic nature. 17th chapter, which said yesterday, three divisions of faith, Yagna, Dana, Tapa, everything based on Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. And 18th chapter is conclusion now, perfection of renunciation. In this chapter, Krishna actually revises practically whatever he teaches in the whole Gita. Any good teacher will do that. Arjuna asked question, Krishna first in summary told everything, second chapter. And then after that, on request of Arjuna, Krishna started expanding what all he taught in second chapter. In brief, Krishna replies to Arjuna, everything is second chapter. Gita is actually finished. Arjuna keeps expanding and Krishna keeps elaborating, and he finished 17th chapter. After this, again, Krishna is going to summarize the whole message, what he has taught, and ask Arjuna, have you understood or should I repeat the whole thing again? Arjuna said, understood. I want to just follow what you said now. Arjuna Krishna is going to ask, Yatechasi tata kuru, do what you want to do. And Arjuna will say, Karishe vachanam tava, I'll follow. Perfect teacher. And we saw various qualities of Krishna as a good teacher. Krishna never got angry, was always smiling, was hearing patiently what Arjuna had to say. Krishna started speaking only when Arjuna had an ear. He was ready to listen as a disciple. We saw Krishna not scolding Arjuna at any time, gently correcting him all throughout. At the end of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna asking Arjuna, do what you want to do. I leave it to you. And Arjuna saying, I'll follow you. Perfect teacher, perfect student. Hare Krishna. This is the chapter breakup, freedom from bondage through Karma Yoga, in the beginning of Karma Yoga again. FAQ will happen third time. Why FAQ? Frequently asked question, what is better? Karma Yoga, Karma Sannyasa is like a FAQ of Bhagavad Gita. People still feel Karma Sannyasa is better. Krishna will re-emphasize, no, Karma Yoga is better. 5 factors of action. Any action, we think we are two doership. I am the only doer, but actually 4 more factors we ignore. 3 modes, Maya controls. We are still in the kingdom of Maya. So we should see all our activities are covered in Maya. So this is basically taking 23 shlokas in this chapter. We are having 7 factors covered by Maya. Maya is spoiling our knowledge, our understanding, the work, worker, everything. We will go through that. Purifications of Varnashram Dharma. Then there is again mention about Varnashram Dharma. Here, Krishna gives qualities of Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Not just in the previous chapter said by call it Guna and Karma, we can identify this Brahmana, Kshatriya. Here it tells what Guna, Karma basis should be there. Details are given here. Then after this, after Kingdom of Maya and Varnashram, go back to spiritual platform, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma, and then Krishna talks about pure bhakti in this 11 shlokas, 56 to 66. And then conclusion comes, Sanjaya's conclusion, that Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Parat Dhanodhara, Tatra Shri Vijaya Bhuti Dhunarati Madhima. My dear Dhatarashtra, war is lost. You asked me what is going to happen there. I'm telling you now, wherever Krishna is there, Arjuna is there, that side is going to be victorious. So let me do it slowly at least, the big chapter. The way I've designed it, it can also be finished in half an hour. Because that Sattva Rajas Tamas I made into chart, so it's easy to digest. This is Arjuna's FAQ. Sannyasa Mahabhavo Tattva Vicham Vedatum Tyaga Sacha Rishikesha Pritakesha Nisudana. This Karma Sannyasa, Karma Tyaga, which is better? or karma yoga, which is better? Krishna says karma yoga vishishyate always. You don't have to give up activities, but the resort activities you have to worship Krishna. So Arjuna said, "O mighty Yaman, I wish to understand the purpose of the renunciation, tyaga, and renounce out of life, sannyasa. O killer of the Keshi demon, Rishikesha. Keshi. Keshi demon Krishna killed. This demon is harassing me in my mind. Please tell me again." Certain things take various times to hear and understand. Supreme Lord said to give up the results of activity. You don't have to give up activity. Just like we have an engineer, doctor, not that you stop doing all activities, etc. No, be there, work. But the result, with that you worship Krishna. Karma Kanda means small portion of that you used to worship Krishna. And Karma Yoga means big portion you can do. And that's the Karma Kanda and Nishkam Karma. Nishkam Karma means the result you offer to Krishna wholly. You can take small portion from it for your maintenance, but the result is for Krishna. Kanda means the result is for me. That small portion from that for Krishna's pleasure. To give up the result activity, renunciation, tyagavada, and the state is called renounce order of life. So you have to give up the result, not the activity. Some declare all kind of fruity activities should be given up, but the others say that sacrifice, charity, penance. Last whole chapter was sattva, rajas, tamas influence, sacrifice, charity, penance, and even food. So what do we do? Answer Krishna gives here. Yagna, dana, tapa should not be given up. Natyajam. In any condition, don't give up. Yagna Davchava Pavanani Manishina. It purifies everybody. When great souls get purified, always we should do yagna, always we should do dana, always we should do tapasya. Don't give them up. This is Daksha in a goat head, unfortunately, offering worship to the Lord, and Lord actually appears in the scene. Vishnu appears on the scene. The big tamasha happened here. Daksha tried to insult Lord Shiva, and his wife became so upset. Wife of Lord Shiva, Sati, she committed suicide. Could not bear her father insulting Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva became very angry, sent a big demon, Veerabhadra, who cut the head of Daksha. All the devatas went to appease Lord Shiva, and he gave him a head like Ganesha. He gave elephant, he gave him goat head. And at the goat head, he offered prayers to Lord Vishnu. And one thing to note, getting the goat head, he remained Daksha, he didn't become goat. So our philosophy that we are not the body is proven here also. If we are like the scientists say jelly in the brain, then he should have become the goat. He didn't become. Like Ganesha, he didn't become elephant, he remained Ganesha. Purana doesn't mean hallucination or mythology. Purana means old history. Etani apitu karmani sangam tyakta phalani cha kartavyani me partha nishitam matamuttama. All activities performed without any expectation of result. They should be performed as a matter of duty. That is my final opinion. Here is, division now, every activity. Any activity in the ignorance of tamoguna, we give up a prescribed duty out of illusion. We don't care. In Rajoguna, we try to do it, but we give it up because it's a bit difficult. Just like you want to get up early morning. Sattva, you get up, come what may. Rajoguna, that's why the best way to get up, say, I will not die if I get up. That's how to get up. Rajoguna, um, many people want formula, how to get. This is the formula. I will not die if I get up. Okay. Rajoguna, you try to get up. It's a little difficult. Let me continue. So, Tamoguna, Sattva, it's your duty to get up. Sattva is best always. Tamoguna, I don't care to get up. And Rajoguna, you try, but you give it up because you find it very difficult. But you try. Tamoguna, I don't even try. Rajoguna, try. Oh, a lot of sleep and goes back to sleep. Sattva gets up. Okay, so simple. Now let us understand 5 factors of action before we go to the rigorous analysis of Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, that is Maya affecting all our features of life. Oh, my dear Arjuna, let 5 factors bring out accomplishment of action. Any action, just like this course, 5 things are needed. Number 1, I needed a place. You also need a place to sit down. Nothing happens without a place. And offline mode, what will happen very soon when the corona gets over? By Krishna's grace, our temple will also be ready. People can come. I know, like stay. We have beautiful guest house. Come and stay with us. Attend various courses in the campus itself. In fact, I requested my architect the whole campus should design like an education campus, not just as a temple place of ritual, an education campus. People come stay and we learn at various levels so many scriptures. So we need a place. Therefore, we want to build a temple. Next thing, we need a performer. Okay, place is not enough. People should connect to do the activity. Okay, performer is there. We need then the senses. Just like we need instrument for the class, we need some audio system, some camera system, so you can hear clearly. And then after all this is there, a place is there. We have all collected together. Where the essences are ready, our ear, nose, eyes, everything is ready. Awesome instruments we have taken. Then endeavor has to be there. Otherwise, okay, 18-day chapter and I'm sitting silent. You're also, I have to put an endeavor. You have to put an endeavor, then only it will happen. Finally, the Lord sanction. Now, a foolish person just thinks of himself as the performer, doesn't know that there are so many other people involved in any activity. There is a whole backend team involved who does touch up to the presentations. They see that, so you are getting the notes. That whole administrators involved. I cannot say I'm taking class independent of that. I can't even do this. There are how many hundreds of WhatsApp groups per batch. They are each having maintained, people questions are being answered. So there are many performers. I'm not the only one. But when a foolish person sees only him, but actually reality, there are many more people involved. We need a place. The logistic has to be concerned. We need some device, some softwares to accomplish this. We need the senses. We need to have plan before. Okay, we are doing course back to back, so we have the equipment, but otherwise you have to plan the instruments. What are you going to do? Where to the audio device? We need to put the endeavor. We don't put endeavor with all this, nothing will happen. And finally, the Lord sanctions. We forget the fifth. People think only themselves are the doer, then all the four factors you take, then last factor, people forget all of the Lord. Any business planning, Lord, they don't even remember. No, Lord is there. Without His sanction, it not happen. If sanction, it will happen very easily. Without His sanction, very difficult. So please, one thing is there. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, nobody is dear to me than he who spreads this message. Rajatasmad Manusheshu Kashmir Prikatam. It will come in the end of this chapter. So please, my humble request is that request as many friends as possible to join this course. Little endeavor, and the course cycle can continue. I told you it's not in our capacity to put ads. Ads are very expensive. So we cannot do that. But all the way the course has been running, the people have been inviting their friends. That way, more sincere good people join this course. Advertisement will bring people, but many will not be serious. They just come. But here, if you convince people, they will come with all seriousness. So these are a different thing. You want to set up an industry. You first need a place. Then after that, you need a performer. Then you need the senses, the instruments in this case. Then you have to put the endeavor. And finally, the sanction of the Lord. 5 factors, anything happens. One who thinks himself only the doer, not considering 5 factors, definitely foolish. Cannot see things as they are. Okay. Now, everything affected by the 3 modes. That knowledge by which one undivided spiritual nature is seen in all things, that knowledge is the made of goodness. We understand the Paramatma present in everybody's heart, Atma present in everybody's heart. We see in that way that knowledge. Sattva-guna. Rajoguna, he has some funny philosophies in between. Tamoguna, I am the body. That's nonsense. That's the knowledge of a tamasic person. That action which is according done as a matter of duty, without attachment, love or hate, is called action in the mode of goodness. Any action done out of duty is in goodness. Rajoguna, always it is some selfishness to gratify one desire. Rajoguna. Tamoguna, just sleep. Don't do any activity. We don't think about the future bondage. We don't think what I'm going to do. I'm run and throw a bomb in the city. That's tamasic madness. Rajoguna done for, just say we say, no, you're mad or what? That is tamoguna. Crazy. Rajoguna, it is activity done, but it's thinking of some selfish profit. Sattva-guna, done at a matter of duty. Okay, so duty, selfishness and badness. This is how you define everything. Sattva-guna is always dutifully done action. Rajoguna done to gratify oneself. Tamoguna, though you're not thinking of any consequence, some foolishness. Worker is free from mental attachment, obstacle, enthusiastic, result, indifferent to success or failure. The worker in the mode of goodness. With doing everything as a matter of duty without any ahankara. Rajoguna, done as well, meditating on the fruits, very selfish, wants to enjoy the fruits, greedy, envious, impure. This is Rajoguna. Like one student goes to college. Why you go to college? It's my duty. Perfect. Sattva-guna. Rajoguna, why you go? To enjoy. I want to get a good job. And anybody else gets envious or jealous of me. Why you envious, jealous of other people? That's not the highest. Therefore, also Rajoguna is always one step forward, 10 step backward. Tamoguna is an injunction who is expert in insulting other, lazy, politics, procrastinating, more like government offices 28, Tamoguna, private offices, Rajoguna, Sattoguna, nobody even knows it is possible. Actually, Sattoguna work is done very nicely. That understanding by which one or what knows what ought to be done, what ought not to be done, what is to be feared, what is not to be feared. So very clear discrimination what to be done, what not to be done is Sattoguna. See, I am going 3 shlokas at a time. Already the 30th shloka. So what is to be done, what is not to be done, clear understanding. There's a differential understanding that is Sattoguna. And in Rajoguna, we get confused what is to be done, what is not to be done. Cannot distinguish. Tamoguna, reverse. What is not supposed to be done, you do. What is supposed to be done, you don't. Determination, which is unbreakable, like Acharya Prabhupada, his guru ordered him to spread the mission all around the world, dedicated his whole life. He's not thinking of, it's always order of the Acharya. That is imposed in his mind. That's why you can chant. That is determination. Guru has ordered me, I have to chant. That's the way it is. On your own, you'll never chant. And Rajoguna, that determination only holds of selfish profit. Sattoguna, unbreakable, because this is based on the orders of the Acharya, with pure understanding it is done. And this determination is just based on selfish interest, Rajoguna. Tamoguna, no, just like sometimes in college used to say, I become the king, people are clapping me, I become famous. We're just daydreaming, everything. We don't do anything. That is Tamoguna. Rajoguna, you want to do something, but you're thinking of some selfish profit. Sattoguna, no, this ought to be done. You cannot break it. In fact, if somebody knows it ought to be done, is doing it, he'll do whole life. Like Prabhupada, 44 years without a profit. Rajoguna, just like you open a shop, you're looking for profit, don't get some profit, you become depressed and close the shop. Tamoguna don't do anything, simply sleep and daydream. That in the beginning may be like poison, at the end is like nectar, which awakens on the self-realization and the happiness in the mode of goodness. This is very nice. And goodness in the presently may be poison. Say, I remember when I was a small child, I used to go to Nainital. Actually, we originally are from what you call Uttarachal, Uttarakhand. So that's my hometown actually. So my uncle was there. He'll make all of us children, all his children, us all sit together and drink, what is it called? Neem, boiled neem leaves. And as children, it's just so bitter it is to me. It's bitter, but the end it is good for health. But there, in Rajoguna, it's different. Now it's great pleasure, but tomorrow it's going to be great pain. Just like all the bakery items, all chaat pat, is Rajasic food. It's very pleasant now on the tongue, but tomorrow going to give you great pain. And then comes Tamoguna, pain to pain. I give you a good example. You have suppose tomorrow exam and you are having a cricket match in the night, live telecast. Whole hostel is sitting. Sixer out. No, I have to study. So now it's a pain, but after exam, pleasure. You're very happy you did exam well. Rasic person is jumping, enjoys the cricket. He's enjoying now, but tomorrow he fails exam. Tamasic person Didn't even enjoy the match. He was taking drugs in his room or drinking. Pain now and pain later. He'll die, have a quick death. So sattvic is always pain to pleasure. Just like you say, I'll get up every day morning and chant Hare Krishna. It is going to be pain in the beginning. It's going to be very difficult because you're not used to it. And then there is Sattva-guna. Rajoguna, activity is going to be pleasure now, but tomorrow is going to be pain. You get up every day morning, do sadhana chant. Very soon, the heart is purified. You feel spiritual happiness. So, spiritual life, most important practice is to early morning get up and run. Just like you had a habit of at least 6 o'clock habit, don't give it up. Every day at this time, continue to get up, read Bhagavad Gita, chant Hare Krishna. This 1.5, 2 hours you made part of your life. Don't give it up. It's beautiful habit. Morning is the best habit. And the five tamasic, don't just get up, keep sleeping. That's so useless animal. Happiness arises from sleep, laziness, illusion, nature of ignorance. Okay, so very, very nice. Remember, Sattva-guna, pain to pleasure. Rajoguna, pleasure to pain. Tamoguna, pain to pain. Therefore, madness. At least Rajoguna, some reason they're enjoying now. Tamoguna, we don't understand why they're doing. They will say, mad or what? That's Tamoguna. Okay, one level of analysis when I see. The knowledge by which one undivided spiritual nature is seen. That there are two pictures of two things which are there in this analysis. When you see undivided spiritual nature present everywhere, the Lord or the soul present everywhere, that is Sattva-guna. Clear discrimination. And determination unbreakable. Acharya. If you read his life, read his prayers, so much dedicated himself to the order of the Guru. Tell his friends, my Guru has given such a difficult order whole life to pray to the Lord intensely. How can I accomplish? And then Krishna helped him accomplish at 70 years of age, 70 to 82. But he's determined to fulfill his Guru's order. In fact, when he had started the movement, within 1 year, just moment it started, initial followers, he got a severe health problem. He was in America at that time. Everybody thought he'd leave the body. He was in a bed and very, very sick. He told everybody, pray to the Lord. What is the prayer? Our master has not finished his work. Please let him stay for some time, my Lord, if you please. All the disciples are praying to Narasimhadeva like this, that he has not finished his work now, please let him stay. And he put a picture of his Guru in front of him and is constantly praying, how to finish. Please allow me how to finish. Movement is not still ready. Just they have started, they're not mature to run the movement after me. And Krishna's grace, he survived that health difficulty. And that's how determination is unbreakable. And when the 1982, 77, when he was 82 years, 1977, he said, take me to Vrindavan. Now I have to leave my body. So what happened? No, I finished my work. That's all. Nothing else. Order of the Guru is everything for a disciple. 4 kind of ashramas based on modes of mental nature. This is Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Now the details are there. The previous chapter it was said Chaturvarna Mayashishta Guna Karma. Responsibility should be based on Guna and Karma. That is very mature way to outlook because today it's only based on Karma. You learn qualities are also important for any responsibility. Just like if you see President of India sitting drunk, definitely you'll be upset. You will expect some qualities in people who are taken responsibility. What are the qualities? It is being enumerated here. So somebody takes a responsibility to be guiding the society should have 9 qualities. Samaha, full control of the mind. Damaha, full control of the senses. Physician, heal thyself. We say, you're talking, advising people, first do these things. Samaha, Damaha. Tapaha, be very austere. Shaucha, should be very pure. Shanti, should be very tolerant. Arjava, very simple. Jnana, full of knowledge. Vijnana, full of wisdom and realization. Astikyam, always a devotee. The 9 qualities of a Brahmana. Then Kshatriya, Shaurya, heroism. Just give 1 minute. Shaurya is heroism. Tejo means power. Dhriti means determination. Dakshya, resourcefulness. Yuddhecha apalayanam, courage in the battle. Dhanam, charity. Ishvara bhava, leadership. These are 7 qualities of a Kshatriya. Vaishya, Krishi, Goraksha, Vanija, 3 qualities. He should know how to organize agriculture. He may not be doing, but he has to organize agriculture with the help of laborers. He has to protect cows and he has to do business on these products. Generally, business on this agriculture product, Vaishya. And Shudra help other three classes. Please note, it is not based on birth. Shudra may not have capacity to take risk like a Vaishya, may not have courage of a Kshatriya and the wisdom of Brahmana. It is nothing to do with birth. So already society it is there. Any company, every body, head, arms, belly, legs are there. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. You can take artificial position of a Kshatriya, then deliver the goods. Every kingdom attacks and you are in fear, you are taken up. What? You are a Kshatriya or what? Today, actually, mostly leaders are not qualified Kshatriyas. They are not qualified Brahmanas. And even no qualified Vaishyas. Kalyuga is only age of Shudra. Kalau Shudra Sambhava. Kalyuga, everybody is Shudra. Therefore, people just look for employment today. Mostly. They have no courage to take risk as a businessman, and no courage as a Kshatriya, and no wisdom as a Brahmana. And Brahmana means simple life, simple living, high thinking. They are not interested. Yata pravitti bhutanam yena sarvam idam tatam swakarmana tamabhyarcha siddhim vindati manavaha. Worship Supreme Lord is the source of all being, who is all pervading. Man can in perform duty attain perfection. So do whatever is favorable to your psycho-physical position, that is Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, and by the result of your work, worship the Lord. That's it. At the end, we are cooperating to serve the Lord. Something to remember. Gita Jayanti is coming next Ekadashi, 25th. Also happens to be Christmas, same day. So good. So on that day, we're going to recite Bhagavad Gita. Same time we have classes, morning, afternoon, and evening. So all those who are interested, you can join. Where? You can all join for Gita Jayanti, chanting the shlokas together. We will chant all the 700 shlokas. No translation, but we'll chant all the 700 shlokas together. We are leading by the Kannada Mataji who chant the shlokas very sweetly. And all of you can join. Okay? Shreyansu dharma vigunaha paradharma sanashritam sabhava niyatam karma kurvannapnoti kilvishaha. To better to engage in one's own duty to perform others' duty. Better. What is natural for you, do that. Your actually even salary doesn't depend on what you choose. Choose what you like. Always do the profession which is near your nature, which you feel happy to do. You get same money. This is mystery. Because money comes because of your purva karma, not because of what you have chosen. It will come. Check is ready, only signature is not there. Signature comes when you work 8 hours in any profession. It will come. Okay, better do your own work, trying to do other work. This picture, I think, explains everything. First one to climb a tree. How can elephant, fish, or dog do it, or snail do it? Only monkey is happy. Brahma Bhuta. Okay, we finished 53 verses. 24 verses to go. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na shochati na kanshati sama sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhakti labate param. Moment you understand I'm not body or soul, you become full of joy. Na shochati na kanshati, because you know you're not the body soul, you don't hanker for anything, you don't feel sad for something you lost. Samha sarveshu bhuteshu, you become equal to all the living entities. Mad bhakti labate param. In this platform, you can achieve pure devotion. Brahma bhuta prasannatma na shochati na kanshati samah sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhakti labate para. Very jewel of a shloka. 55, 23 shlokas to go. Bhaktya mam vijanati yavarnyachasvi tattvataha tato mam tattvato gyatva vishite anantaram. Krishna, only by devotion you can know. Bhaktya mam vijanati. Not by karma, not by jnana, only by bhakti. Knowing Krishna is only by bhakti. Tato mam tato gyata vishate tadanantaram. Okay? One can understand Supreme Personality of Godhead only by devotion service. No other way. One in full conscious Supreme Lord Vasa, he can enter into the kingdom of God. 56. Sarva karmani api sada kurvano mat upashaya mat prasada avapnoti shashvatam padam avayam. Though engage in all kinds of activities, my devotee under the protection, my protection, reaches an imperishable abode by my grace. You follow. Protection of the Lord comes when you follow. Look at them, they are so happy. Did you notice something? Acharya is a sannyasi. Correct? He has some rule he has implemented. Boys and girls are there, but not sitting on each other, keeping some distance. It's not, he gave equal opportunity to every individual, but ashram. See the rule, all ladies are wearing sari. Everything he has done. At the same time, and you see how they are so much happy, everybody. They're following some rules. So rules following makes us happy. Breaking rules, more you're strict, more you'll be happy. And more you're loose, more you'll be sad. Always be very strict with your mind. Be very strict with your mind. This cannot do. You'll become very happy. Mind is like a funny child. More you slap it, but don't slap it unnecessarily with a reason. More you slap this child's mind, more you become happy. It said actually morning when you get up, we should take shoes and beat this mind. Shut up! Not going to disturb me today. And it's the whole day you'll be very happy. Don't never become loose with the mind. More you become, chalta hai, then you become sad. Because it destroys everything. Always follow principles very strictly. You'll become very, very happy. See how much happiness you can see in their face. Machita sarva durgani mat prasada tereshati adachetam ahankaraha nasoshesi vinakshati. If you feel cautiously, you'll pass out all the obstacles of life by my grace. Arjuna, but if you ignore the instruction of Gita, you're really lost. It's telling a warning. If you ignore this wisdom given in Bhagavad Gita, lost means you don't know which species you're born next life. So always please follow the guidance of Bhagavad Gita. It's for our good. It is not a luxury. It's a necessity for each one of us. Not when you buy a car, no. There are luxuries. After the car, you get accessories. If you want, you can take, pay extra money. So similarly, many people think, if you have time, you can study Bhagavad Gita. Achha. It's compulsory. Everybody should study. Ishara sarva bhutanam hidadesh arjuna tishtati brahmayam sarva bhutani yantra runani maya. This body is like a yantra. And the both me and the Lord are both sitting in this vehicle. Yantra means vehicle. Lord and the soul. Soul is sitting. And I'm jumping around the tree, trying to enjoy the fruits of the tree. The Lord is watching. Enough of this nonsense. No. That's our mistake, misfortune. Tameva sharanam gaccha sarva bhavena bharata tat prasadat param shantim sthanam prapsasi shasutam. See, everything Krishna is revising. 8, now 17 shlokas remaining. O Sayana Bharata, surrender unto him utterly. By his grace, you will attain transcendental peace, a supreme eternal abode. This is King Pratap Rudra cleaning the road in front of the Lord. So pleasing to the Lord. Okay? Surrender unto the Lord utterly. And you, by his grace, you will get peace and supreme eternity. He may be king. See how humbly he is brooming the road. Iti te jnanam akyatam guhyat guhyataram maya vimshaya tadasheshena yatechasi tatakuru. Arjuna, do what you want to do. I taught you confidential thing. I told you most confidential thing. I explained to you that already. Soul, Paramatma, and Bhagwan. 3 aspects of the truth. I taught you, Arjuna, everything. We are not body, we have spirit, soul, I taught you. Then we are Paramatma. Lord is sitting in the heart, I taught you. The Lord is having sweet pasture in the background. I taught you everything. Now do what you want to do. It's your choice. Arjuna uvacha nashtamoham smritim labdhva tat prasadarmaya achyuta. This is 73rd verse. My friend, one Russian friend, keep translating and he translates, he does some mistake. This should come. Here it should come. Okay. Now comes a very beautiful instruction of Bhagavad Gita, Guhyatamam, most confidential instruction of Bhagavad Gita. This shloka is repeated twice in Gita. The first 2 lines are exactly repetition. Last 2 are slight change in the words, but same meaning. So this shloka is repeated twice in Bhagavad Gita. Therefore, most important shloka in that way. And it's among the final instruction which is coming in the Bhagavad Gita. Man mana. These are our deities, Shri Radha Govinda. You can take their darshan. Man mana. Krishna saying, always remember me. Bhav madhavakto. Become my devotee. Man mana. Bhav madhavakto. Madhyaji. Worship me. Mam namaskuru. Offerer obeisances to me. Man mana. Bhav madhavakto. Madhyaji. Mam namaskuru. 4th thing. Always think about the Lord. become the, if you do that, you'll definitely become his devotee. How do you think about the Lord? By chanting. That's the only way you can do that. You can think about any person by name, form, paraphernalia, past time. Today, other thing will not awaken. What can always remember? The name. As to the form, you can just remember. Suppose you see the deities again. Yeah, this is Radha Govinda Viscon Mango. Yeah, that way the memory, it has gone inside your memory. Manmana. Bhav Bhakcho, become the devotee of the Lord. By chanting the holy name of the Lord, definitely become devotee. Madhyachi, then you worship the Lord and offer obeisances to the Lord. If you do these four things, Manmana, only think about the Lord, Bhav Bhakcho, becoming a devotee, worship the Lord and offer obeisances to God. These four things are not difficult to do. Maam Evesha, Sri Krishna saying, I guarantee you'll come back to me. Pratijano Priyasi, because you're very dear to me, I'm giving a guarantee. Come back to me. Always think of me, become my devotee, worship me, offer homage to me. This will come to you without fail. I promise you this because you're my very dear friend. Arjuna is so dear to Krishna. Priyo Asimi. And we sit and analyze Arjuna, we'll go to hell if we do that. And never analyze the Pandava. They're very dear to the Lord. सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य माम् एकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वां सर्वपापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचा. Sarvadharman parityaja. Give up all kind of activities which do not lead to mamekam. Any kind of religion which do not help you to surrender to the Lord. That's a bogus religion. Give it up. There's some religion, there's some philosophy, translation of Gita, where people do not want to surrender to Krishna. The speaker itself never surrendered to Krishna. Rather, they use Gita for some political end or this and that and nonsense. Don't waste your time. The conclusion of Gita is here. Arjuna, what happened to him? Before Gita, he had his plan, Krishna his plan. After hearing Gita, he surrendered to Krishna. So after hearing Gita, if the author is not surrendered to Krishna, why read his book? What's the use? What's the use? It's not just a philosophical treatise, armchair philosophy. No, sir. Practical action. Sarvadharman Parityaja. Krishna saying, give up all kind of so-called cheating religion. Take my shelter. Aham tvam sarapapegu. I'll relieve you from all the sinful reaction. Moksha shami. Don't worry, I'm capable of doing that. This is the standing instruction of Krishna. Even today you can surrender. And if you surrender to Krishna, you can free from all the sinful reaction, go back to kingdom of Krishna. So this is very important instruction. Last instruction of Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Remember I told you parodharma, charadharma, upadharma, all kind of thing? Yes. So anything less than parodharma, reject it. Anything less than pure devotion to Krishna, reject it immediately. And that should be the standard. 11 more verses. Idam te na tapaskaya na bhaktaya kadachana na cha ashushave vacha na cha mamayu abhyasuyati. This confidential knowledge may not be explained to those who are not austere or devoted, not engaged, those not one who is invisible. Why is Krishna saying that? Because they will not be able to appreciate. So don't, and Krishna doesn't want a devotee to be disturbed. Just like we are doing this course. We are not asked all this qualification. We are taking risk. But at the same time, people should also understand the spirit and, okay, may not explain those who are not austere. There are some Zoom bombers. Here and there, they're disturbing different teachers. So we should not be explained to those who are not austere. So look at retrospectively our own self. If you want to absorb this knowledge, we should be austere. We should be devoted, engage in devotional service, and not be envious of the Lord. Then you can understand. It's a personal knowledge. It's not some treatise philosophical. No. The personal knowledge. Again and again, Krishna talking about his glories. How will you understand if you're envious of the Lord? And that's the reason Dhritarashtra did not say with one word. He was envious of the Lord. Envious of the Lord, envious of his devotees, the same thing. And if Pandava was so dear to Krishna, if you're envious of Pandavas, you're envious of the Lord. Same thing. Suppose somebody is envious of your son, definitely is envious of you. So, if you want to absorb Bhagavad Gita, we should be very austere. Whatever Gita says, follow. Very devoted. Engage in devotional service. Some devotional service you should do, chanting, reading about the Lord. And you should never be envious. Okay, now Krishna is telling something. That is why I requested you, please spread a word. You will become very dear to Krishna. What is that? Idam te paramam gohyam mad bhakteshu vidashati bhakti mahi param kritva mam evasya samshayaha. Or one who explains the supreme secret to the devotee, devotional service is guaranteed at the end will come back to me. Nacha tasmad manusheshu kashid me priyakritamaha. Admits Hare Krishna. That this translation you can attach. There's nobody more dear to me than he, any more be dear. And request everybody to, spread a word among their friends. Okay? So, Nachatasma, there's nobody more dear than he who will spread this message. And Acharya Prabhupada definitely gets blessing of Krishna for having spread this message all around the world. Okay? Pure message of Gita with all rules and regulations, no compromise. More dear to me than he or never anybody more dear. So Krishna is declaring, if you want to be, what is the dearest thing to Krishna in Bhagavad Gita is spreading the message of Bhagavad Gita. Not Manav Seva, Madhav Seva. No, sir. Spreading the message of Gita is the highest thing, dearest to the Lord. And I declare that he who studies the sacred conversation worship by intelligence. So beautiful. 18 days you have been trying to understand, or 8 more verses. And what you did was very, very dear to Krishna. And Krishna is saying, you worship me by your intelligence. You put your intelligence and try to understand what Krishna is trying to say. Krishna, this is worship with intelligence. Beautiful. Worship by intelligence. And one who listens with faith without envy becomes free from sinful reaction, attains the planet where the pious dwell. And there is a Shruti Pala right in Gita itself. You listen with faith without envy, become free from all sinful reaction, and attain to the planet where the pious dwell. Arjuna now declaring, Nashtamoham Spritim Labdhva Krishna. My illusion is over now. I got back my memory. Tat Prasadamai Achyuta. By your mercy, Krishna Dasarata. And we saw this already was happening since the 10th chapter. Sito Asmi Gata Sandeha. My all dots are over. Karishe Vachanam to. I'll follow you now. So beautiful. Perfect teacher, perfect student. My dear Krishna, infallible one, my illusion is now gone. I've regained my memory by your mercy. I am firm and free from doubt. I'm prepared to act according to your instruction. Perfect teacher. See, that's how the student should say. Yes, convinced. Without shouting, without howling, without scolding, nothing. He achieved everything very smilingly. And biggest motivation class ever taken. And how many? Just half an hour. Sanjay said, thus having heard the conversation, two great soul, Arjuna and Krishna, and so wonderful the message, my hair is standing. Sanjay has the reaction. His hair is standing in ecstasy. And Dhritarashtra, nothing happened. We are envious of the Pandavas. He could not, got zero spiritual knowledge. By the mercy of Vyasa, I have heard the most confidential talk directly from the master of Mr. Krishna, who is speaking personally to Arjuna. By mercy of Vyasa, I could see, hear all this. O King, as I repeatedly recall the wonders and holy dialogue with Krishna and Arjuna, I take pleasure, being thrilled at every moment. I feel so ecstatic, and I remember. In fact, all acharyas become ecstatic when they hear Bhagavad Gita. Ecstasy is the word. Now he's telling, O King, when I remember the wonderful form of the Lord Krishna, Krishna's form is so beautiful. And I struck with wonder and rejoice again and again. Krishna showed 3 forms in the Bhagavad Gita. His Swami Rupa, 200 most beautiful form, even Narayana form and Vishwarupa. They remember these beautiful forms of the Lord and struck with wonder and I rejoice again and again. So sometimes this thing doesn't happen to us. Become sincere, become pure, become devoted, become austere. That's Krishna. Then the message will absorb. Now we almost did it. The last verse is coming. Yatra Yogeshwaro Krishna, Yatra Partha Dhanur Dharaha, Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhuti, Dhuvanitir Matir Mama, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna. Wherever there is Krishna, Yogeshwara, wherever there is his disciple or devotee Arjuna, Tatra, there is going to be opulence, Shri, Vijaya, victory, determination, extraordinary power, and niti, morality. That is my opinion. Now, Sanjay is declaring, Dhritarashtra, you lost the war. War is between Yudhishthira and Duryodhana. Who is having Arjuna and Krishna? Yudhishthira. There is going to be victory, opulence, morality, everything. This side is going, your son is going to lose, my dear. Dhritarashtra, I'm sorry. Gita finishes here. Hari Bol. Congratulations, we finished Bhagavad Gita. So, 7 o'clock, 1 hour we did it. What do you like now?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Hari Bol.
Hari Bol. Congratulations. Big Yagna is over, 18 chapters.
Yes, Prabhuji.
I hope if I have hurt anybody through this course, please pardon me. I tried my best to repeat what I heard from my Guru. We come in Brahma Madhya Gaudiya Parampara. This is standard knowledge. Not that I imagine and speak anything. We cannot do that. And somebody was asked Prabhupada, Swamiji, can you tell a new interpretation? Prabhupada said, I cannot do that. But the way it was told by Krishna to Arjuna, the way Vedavyasa understood, Ved Madhvacharya understood, I can only repeat. I cannot give a new interpretation. I am not so intelligent. That is our approach and study of Bhagavad Gita. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Why don't we hear Gita Mahatmya? That will be fun today, just to complete 2 minutes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Prabhuji.
I think everybody likes it.
Aishwarya Prabhuji.
Oh, just let us before Gita Mahatmya. Ashar Mataji has come.
No, she can't join. She messaged me. She shared me PPT. Shall I share with you?
Yeah.
I'll send
Just to tell everybody why we are doing that, I'll explain to them.
Yes.
See, we have a children program which has already crossed 2000 this time, doing exceedingly well. There already we have in that 4 teachers and more people are joining, highly qualified people. So those people who want can make the children join that program. So for that program, she could not come, the teacher, but she sent a basic presentation. Yes, Uma Mataji, also Devika Mataji, we can share.
I'm
Yes,
sending.
Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
I'm sending it, Prabhuji, to your email.
No, you can present. What is it?
I can present.
Yeah, you have been doing no before I came.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Dhaneshi. Write to me, please, if so, what you learned in this course. Let me see. Just a small mail, personal mail. What do you think about something new you learned and it was wonderful? So I will see that I focus on that. And certain things which required more explanation, but appreciable, but needed more understanding, you write to me. So it will help me to organize the next course. And this Sunday, I'm starting the advanced course, just 1 day holiday for you. And 2 hours, every week we meet, we'll do 18 chapters again. In roughly 3 months, we'll finish it, more advanced. So you can please join the course. Welcome. Hare Krishna.
Once again, Prabhuji, I'm opening this PPT.
Yeah. Hare Krishna.
Meanwhile, to take one question, Prabhuji. There is someone is asking in my WhatsApp also, and they posted a question: why Vishnu Sahasranama is reciting every day, especially when for Bhishma, why Krishna has suggested to do the recitation of Vishnu Sahasranama? Do we get a moksha? What is the reason for that?
Anyway, chanting name of moksha, first people don't even know what is the meaning of moksha. Moksha is of 5 kinds. Sayuja Mukti, Sarupya Mukti, Saloka Mukti, Sashti and Samipya. So mostly people know only Sayuja, merging into Brahman, which is considered hellish by Vaishnavas because Naraka, because you lose our opportunity to do seva to the Lord. We never want Sayuja. We want Samipya, Saloka, Sashti or Sarupya. So that is firstly what is moksha. Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, I can't open, my PowerPoint is giving a problem.
Okay, you sent to me. I can tell briefly. Basically, they're doing quite a good job. Children have to be taught differently, not like we teach like the shlokas, and they can remember shlokas very fast, and they can understand the stories and games, not too much philosophy. If I sometimes go to schools, they invite me, and I start, we're not body, we're soul. All the children, they can't tell you, but they learn very fast. Yeah, you could open.
She's in the meeting. You want her to talk?
She has come.
Yes, she has come. I'll just need to unmute her.
Yeah, it's there. I'll make her a co-host. So just want a children teacher. She goes to all the classes and present. Yes, Mataji, Ashwini Mataji. Hare Krishna. Please unmute yourself. You are the co-host, Mataji. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
So, Hare Krishna, everybody. Prabhuji, I'm not able to share the screen.
Why? You are the co-host.
Oh,
You
sorry.
want-
I've logged in as
I made you already co-host. You want, I'll make you host, but then I lose control.
I think she is in different.
yes, I'm as Aishwarya Dandraj. That Aishwarya is
Okay, okay. One more Aishwarya.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Yes, so ISKCON Mangaluru is so happy to announce about the children's program. So, So Hare Krishna everyone. So we are so happy to announce about the children's program, Sri Sri Radha Govinda Temple ISKCON Mangaluru. Under the guidance of Namanishta Prabhu, we are doing the children's program. So the new batch is starting from January 4th. And it's a Bhagavad Gita overview itself, like 18 days course. And we have age limit from 6 to 15 years old. And there is sloka recitation and they're doing amazing job. They're learning the slokas like anything. And we have different timings like 6 a.m. NRI for NRI batch IST and 5 p.m. IST and 7 p.m. IST. And different languages like Hindi, we have at 7:30 a.m. and Kannada 7:30 p.m. IST. So it's for 18 days course, 1 hour class and question answer after that. There's interactive sessions. We give activities like artwork for them. There is storytelling because it's virtually. So we make them write the stories and there's role play, some life lessons about it. So children are really enjoying it. They are so inquisitive. There's so many questions about Krishna and about Bhagavad Gita. These are some of the artworks they did. It was so amazing how talented they were.
We are not
And,
seeing. We're not seeing.
Prabhuji?
Yeah, we are not seeing your screen.
Oh,
Again. It happened.
I'll just share once more. Is this okay?
We are not.
Now it is come.
Now okay.
Now
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so we have interactive sessions. So these are the programs we had, and this is some of the artworks they did, and it was so amazing to see how creative they were, and everything, even in the minute details. Krishna with the peacock feather, with the flute. It was so amazing how they did it, and there was role play about the 3 modes of material nature. Some of our senior wonderful devotees, and they liked it because it was kind of very creative. And children's were writing stories and lot of stories about Krishna and Sudama, how Krishna lifted Govardhan Hill, Krishna and Arishtas, or so many. They were like, it was nice to read them. And we also give some life lessons like some Gigo concept, good in, good out, garbage in, garbage out. So it's not only Shastras. So it is kind of interesting for them too. So please take advantage of the course and please register. So it's starting from January 4th. So take your preferable timing you can take, and we have quizzes also for them. So they are also chanting Hare Krishna. Some of them are chanting 108 times, and along with them mothers are also sitting, and we show them some interesting videos towards the end of the class. So please take advantage of the course, and please tell your friends and family children to participate. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yes, so we hear, I think, nice, we hear Gita Mahatmya. That will be very pleasing. Yes, here it is. This is sung by our Kannada teacher. And she's the one who is going to lead the all the 700 shloka chanting on Gita Jayanti on morning 6, afternoon 3, and evening 7, 3 main timing of the class. She will be leading. Thousands of people can join. We're making arrangement. Please do join on that day. Any one of the session convenient to you.
अथ गीता महात्म्या गीताशास्त्रम् इदं स्वयं पद्मनाभस्य मुखा पद्माभिनिसृता भारतामृता सर्वस्वं विष्णोर्वक्त्रद्विनिसृतम् गीता गङ्गोदकं पीत्वा पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दुग्धा गोपालनन्दना पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महात् पीतं शास्त्रं देवकी पुत्रगीतम् एको देवो देवकी पुत्र एवा एको मन्त्रस्तस्य नामानि यानि कर्माप्येकं तस्य देवस्य सेवा.
Hare Krishna. So beautiful. Now, admins what is there? That we are sharing a drive to them. So please, you can share them finally. That all the material is there, all the PDFs, all the FAQs, all the inspiration videos, anything they wanted. Just remind me if something is not there, we can put. Hare Krishna.
We'll start the Q&A session, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just...
Today, see no questions. Everybody's happy. So over now. We'll go and take rest. Finished. Somehow 18 days yagna over.
Gurunath Prabhuji, you can unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Prabhuji, forgive me for my question. So I see there is an extended explanation for most of slokas. So for example, 16th chapter. So Prabhupada ji wrote like a 5-6 extended explanation. So those are, kept in mind the people living a lifestyle, that period, that time period. But now we have, people evolved significantly, and then lifestyle and a lot of things have changed. So some may be, do you think the irrelevant? Especially for me, like a Gruhaprastha, the restrictions provided in Gruhaprastha.
Yeah.
Gruhaprastha restrictions provided.
See,
those are now no more.
Do not follow, then purification will not happen. We can do whatever we want. Then there is no purification. It doesn't remain ashram. It remains a nice place to live.
Yeah, you need, those are living in this time period.
What happens?
So very, very difficult.
Try to understand this. See, any acharya, he knows, just like say software engineering. Now, suppose you are a great software engineer. You can design a program because it's in a capacity and the program will work. So Acharya, according to time and place, designs a program and it works. He knows the spiritual science very well. We cannot design a program. Suppose I don't know computer science. If I know computer science, I make a machine and in a shop, one person comes. So shopkeeper doesn't know computer science. He presses this button, that button, bill comes and he gives. It is working because the person who designed the software, he knows. So if you know computer science, you can design a package, it will work. Similarly, there's something called spiritual science. To understand it deeply, then you can make a package, it will work. Suppose I'm just saying, if you take a risk like that, let me adjust my own package. Just think about it. The package may not work because we don't know the computer science properly. We just try to therefore follow what the Acharya gives as a package. We generally don't design packages because we hardly know computer science or spiritual science properly. So that's the principle of an Acharya. Acharya definitely designs a package. And Prabhupada said this package will be valid for 10,000 years. He forecasted. So generally we don't play like that. We say, no, this is the order, Acharya. See what happens. When I met the devotees in 87, I did not become devotee, but I was not resentful to it. They said you should chant. I took a lot of time, 3 years to even begin chanting one round. But I knew what they're telling is correct, but it took some time. So similarly, instead of changing the package or throwing the package, I say, I want to follow, give me strength. It takes time. I chanted 16 now in 93, 6 years after meeting devotees. But I was always I want to do it, but I don't have the strength or willingness. But if I say, everybody says, cut paste business, then Krishna says something, I'll be doing something else. And I want to follow. Today, I'm not able to follow. So we should not be resentful for the principle. I want to follow. Not say this is not practical today, world has changed. What has changed? Sun is rising from east, even now is rising from east. Nothing has changed. The only thing changes is that my determination has to come to follow. I feel that's the area we look for the change. Because principles cannot be changed by the Acharya. See, Prabhupada, when he landed in America, they said, Prabhupada, very difficult. 4 regular principles too much. Now, what you do, at least relax 1 or 2. He said, Vedas will not change to entertain the Americans. He was in America. It will remain as it is. And if I change the rules, then the process will not work. See, our process has to be that my heart has to develop love for the Lord. The process is I have to become purified and understand the wonderful message of Gita. So Prabhupada said, so many times it takes us time because of the present situation and may not allow me to follow. Sometimes it may not. It's just like in a grahastha, the family may not allow all the rules and regulations to be followed. But I'm not resentful of the principle. I want to follow, but I may not be able to do now, just waiting a time opportunity for it to follow. I think that will be, if you permit me, better advice.
Okay.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Prabhuji, there's a question from chat. I just started, but you could not finish it because Aishwarya Mataji came in. This is from Arana Chinta Mataji. Prabhuji, this is a question from my mom. What is the significance of Lord Krishna telling Bhishma Pitaji to chant Vishnu Sahasranama during his final moments?
We are very happy. Vishnu Sahasranama and Krishnanama, what is the difference? It's the same thing. And in fact, if you chant very well, please tell me. Now everything online. Festival times we can chant. We are a festival time we chant Purushukta, Vishnu Sahasranama, so many prayers. Welcome, please. But Hare Krishna mantra is specifically recommended to Brahma. We just honor it. Being a Brahma Sampradaya, being his disciple, great dancer Brahma. Brahma said, Iti Shodashakanam Kali Kalmashanashanam. We are not saying you stop it. Just add this mantra because of the recommendation of Brahma for Kali Yuga. Kali Kalmashanashanam. See, we are living in Kali Yuga. We need a vaccine. There's a vaccine.
Does chanting Vishnu Sahasranama daily help in attaining moksha?
Please continue chanting. Vishnu Sahasranama. But see, we are not saying chodna, we are saying jodna. Add. Definitely. Vishnu Nam you chant, not moksha. You have to clear conception what is moksha. That's a moksha, I get irritated. People conception of moksha is I merge into God, which is aruya krichena param padam tataha patanti anad anad. Brahma says you will fall down from that position. You cannot stay permanently without activity. We need activity. When you are, say, you are in hospital, activity is painful. Still we are active. When you become healthy, you will run. So when you become healthy in spiritual life and reach the lotus feet of the Lord, highly active, not inactive. So most people consider moksha is what? Rest in peace. What is that? Become zero, shunya. No. I'm thinking about activity in devotional service to the Lord. So by chanting Vishnu Sahasranama, definitely you can achieve that, no doubt. But I'm just saying you can add Harinama also to it. Harinama mantra. That's called Hare Krishna mantra. That because why? Who knows the shloka? Rama Rameti. Anybody knows? Sahasra. Tell me.
Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manodame Sahasranama Tatyulyam Rama Nama Varanane.
What does it mean? 1,000 name of Vishnu is equal to 1 name of Rama. So if you chant Hare Krishna mantra, how many times Rama is there? And then 3 name of Rama is equal to 1 name of Krishna. Now you calculate, there's another shloka which says that. So even if that way you calculate, it is more effective. But still, don't stop. It's Vishnu's Krishna's name only. If you have a habit, please keep chanting and tell us if you chant it well. Our festival times you can chant. We do chant Vishnu Sahasranama. But Hare Krishna mantra is added because one time chanting is equal to doing so many times. So added. It's intelligent. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. There's a question from Niranjan Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, when the soul is free from the cycle of rebirth and death and goes to Vaikuntha, the abode of the Supreme Godhead in Vaikuntha.
Wonderful to hear. Then what happens?
Does it mean that it crosses the event horizon and events the black hole from which nothing comes out?
This black hole, white hole are these people ideas, and Vedas don't use such kind of terms. Vedic terms are different. You go to the spiritual world. Black hole, white hole, there's limited. Now, how much we can perceive is limited, simply wasting their time. Shastra explaining the cosmos. I understand that much. Acharya says that as much Krishna explains, that much is enough. Your opportunity should you go back to his kingdom. Anna? So you go back to the spiritual kingdom, black hole, white hole, what you have to do with it? That is in this world only. Anna? Go back to Krishna's kingdom and dance with him. Leave this black hole, white hole for the scientists to waste their time. You go and dance with Krishna in the Rasa Leela, or with play with the boys, or have with play with Mother Yashoda, or like a cow, or as a Dasa, Santa, Shakya, Vasile, Madhurya, whichever the rasa is pleasing to your heart, natural to your heart, naturally will take it. That's called constitutional position. Everybody has a Sabhava, Sarupa, a nature, Sarupa Siddhi. When you become spiritually advanced, when you enter the spiritual world, you take that form. Suppose you like Krishna as a child, you will take Mother Yashoda form. And Krishna is available to everybody. Not that all mothers are waiting in queue, no. There are unlimited, spiritual world is unlimited in size. No limited. Here, no, itna square feet khatam ho gaya. There is unlimited. So you have place, don't worry, no shortage of space, just like father, mother. Any condition, they are happy to give shelter to the child, and it's not an effort, it's not a pain, it's a pleasure. So Krishna, it's not so many people is maintaining, will be able to maintain it, don't worry. It's a pleasure for him to give you shelter, and we should. Whole Gita is pushing you. Go, take shelter of Krishna. And we take his shelter, and life is successful.
I'll take the next question, Prabhuji. I'll open Ambika Mataji, unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hare Krishna. Ambika Mata is already devotee.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam, Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna. I
so
wish
Prabhuji,
Mataji, you come to India, please do visit our Mangalore temple.
yes,
And
Prabhuji, absolutely.
Krishna's grace, it has been now, our project has become a talk of the ISKCON community, and many people seen it, make it an educational place. Let it just be unique. Because Krishna's grace, 20 years I was involved only in teaching in colleges. And this also course is just teaching. So want to develop not just, definitely many temples that develop education setup, but in a unique way. The whole atmosphere is of education. People come because Mangalore is known for education. Very, very famous for education. Very calm and peaceful place. Mangalore is very calm. Exceedingly calm and peaceful place. So it will be a place nice to develop. There is no poverty here, no beggars in this town, which is unusual for India. And people are quite peaceful. So in this overall, there will be some disturbed people, but overall quite a peaceful place. In this place, education has thrived. There are so many education institutions, but we will make it a spiritual education also. Hare Krishna.
Absolutely, Prabhuji. Thank you for the invitation. All this encouragement. It's kind of tempting. Definitely, I want to fly and come right now, but have to wait.
Many times we do come. Keep it in mind, because we can go to Udupi together. All places are nearby.
Yes.
But devotees in Mangalore, everybody comes because of Udupi. They do come for darshan.
Right. Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you. Absolutely. Prabhuji, the question I have is from verse 18.5. So we just read that, sacrifice, charity, and penance should not be given up. So as a, follower of Krishna consciousness, you as a devotee, what is the definition of penance for us? What should we do?
Get up, Mangala. Chant. Simple. Yes, sacrifice, penance, and charity should not be given up. Yeah, we don't give it up. See, the idea is that as many people have an idea, spiritual life means to give up all activities and sit down in a forest alone. That is Krishna throughout the Gita spoke against. In fact, the 5 things banned for Kali Yuga, one of the things banned is karma sannyasa. It's banned. It's not recommended at all. Previously, maybe ages you could have done that, is to just withdraw from Kali Yuga is not recommended. We are not strong. People, idle mind will become devil's workshop in Kali. And even in the movement, see, Prabhupada as an acharya kept devotees hardworking. He said, I don't want lazy bums. I want hardworking people. We don't allow anybody to just sit down. Give him some engagement. And I've seen anybody, however great he may be, without engagement, he may be a very knowledgeable man, he fall down. So we keep always saying Hare Krishna.
So Prabhuji, penance for us is like, like some austerity, like, fasting and getting up for Mangla Aarti. Is that what you are defining penance for
Yes,
us?
yes. We eating only prasadam. A lot of things.
Yes. Right, right.
Actually, it's
Okay.
impossible. Krishna's grace we are able to follow. We cannot even dream we are doing this. And neither we ask this from Krishna. When I was in trouble, all of us came to Krishna somewhere, some trouble, we are praying and Krishna gave us shelter. We never asked this from Krishna. We just wanted maybe a peace of mind. And we
Yes.
got more than we even asked. That's the mercy of Krishna.
Yes.
The spiritual happiness in chanting his names and serving him. We didn't even ask that. We didn't even know it exists. Isn't it? None of us knew it exists. We didn't even ask. That's the mercy. When we give more than ask, that is mercy.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Okay,
In
Shirish.
fact, Mataji, you have a good voice. You should also, as the courses are developing, yesterday I discussed so many people, those are devotees should join us. See, my own, the group of people going to advanced courses now crossed 5,000. Now, imagine how we can take care. We now cross 1,20,000 people registered. More than 15, 20,000 people are already into advanced course. And if I continue to be absorbed in new course, they're getting neglected because they have to be guided till reach Prabhupada Ashray at least. So those who are devotees like you, please do participate. Even little effort will help me because see, teaching is you cannot take a helicopter and throw like that. It is personal, man to man, eye to eye, isn't it? Everybody needs to be attended. They're wonderful devotees, but they need to be personally attended. And it's not possible for me. Even Bhakti Vriksha class I'll take, so many will be there. You understand? Advanced Gita course. So you people can somehow participate somehow, somewhere. Either in teaching children, you can be part of even taking courses, or at least at the background there is so much work. There will be preparation of material, checking the quizzes done by the people. You know, there is background lot of. We cannot always have objective quizzes. We need to have subjective. So their checking needs time. We want to develop a spiritual core, I was feeling. With you understand spiritual core within our website, all questions have a nice answers and authorized. People can just read. Now, suppose somebody asks a question here. What about Lord Shiva? I give an answer always, but it's not. I cannot give thorough with all quotations, with stories and example. This all can be developed as a knowledge base. So many ways we can think to make this knowledge transfer more practical and digestible for people. So if you can participate, that will be very nice. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Siresh Tarem, Prabhuji, please ask your question.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare.
I have a confusion about one statement in the 48th shloka of the 18th chapter.
Oh, you read. I'm very grateful to you. Read.
It is mentioned in the purport that he cannot avoid it. Similarly, a merchant, however pious he may be, must sometimes hide his profit to stay in business, or he may sometimes have to do business on the black market. These things are necessary. One cannot avoid them. This is very confusing of the entire Bhagavad Gita and this particular statement. So kindly pardon me asking this question.
No, nothing wrong. Every line Acharya writes, we appreciate and understand. See, Brahmana always tells the truth. But Kshatriya Vaishya need not tell the truth. It's no sin. If Kshatriya you ask, where you kept all the weapons, he will tell a lie. That diplomacy. Agree? A Vaishya businessman, you go to the Vaishya, say, please tell me, I want to buy the mobile with you. Please tell me what rate you got the mobile. He will always lie. He will say, I'm selling you to for a loss. That is allowed. That is allowed for a Vaishya. Correct? A Vaishya will be doing see, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Brahmana in every profession, not sometimes some imperfectness will be there. Correct? Even a Vaishya. You say, I'm doing my work, more difficult. I'll take up Kshatriya work. Everywhere there is difficulty. The point is that every profession there is difficulty. A Vaishya to survive may sometimes hide. It's common, always they do that. They will hide some profit. These are all, in every profession, there are some faults. That's what is ruling the essence. You got it? Kshatriya, he has to sometimes, administration be very strict. Vaishya, sometimes he hides his profit. Every profession has some defect. I'm thinking of Brahmana, it's very difficult. Living with Vaishya, everywhere difficulties are there. Sometimes Vaishya, to survive his business, he may hide his profit. Sometimes he does that. Prabhupada said these things are part of Vaishya profession. Like Kshatriya sometimes have to be very strict, even kill his enemy. It's part of it. In a war, Arjuna may say it's very difficult fighting, I have to kill so many people. You're Vaishya, or what you'll do. Okay, you understand?
Prabhuji, the Kshatriya is killing the enemy to save somebody, but the
Yes.
merchant is hiding the profit for himself. That is the difference.
Now, sometimes, now the laws are not perfect all the time. Sometimes to survive, you may have to do that.
Okay.
Correct. Sometimes situation are such. See, laws are not perfect. Funny laws are made by a king. How do you survive? You maybe go into laws and become bankrupt. Correct. I'm not defending, but I'm just telling every profession does have some fault. That's what he's telling. Every profession is not saying you do that, but every profession there is some defect. No profession is without imperfectness. Correct. Killing is not a pleasant business, but Kshatriya has to do sometime. The Vaishya, hiding profit is not a pleasant business, but he may have to do to survive.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, there's a question from Brahma Mataji in chat, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, can you please explain again the Guru, Shastra and Sadhu principle that you shared yesterday?
See, anything we take, just like I recommended, chant Hare Krishna, has three aspects. One thing, it is ordered by Prabhupada Acharya, who is a bona fide guru in the Parampara. Number two, it is also recommended by great saints like Narada, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all recommended it. And Shastra, you find reference in the Shastra for that. Do it. Now, if you think you doubt the Shastra, then the skeptic. And you follow anything, everything, you don't follow the Shastra, you chant anything what you like, that is blind faith. You take it from the Shastra, recommended by Acharya, also recommended by the great saints, then the process is bona fide. Anything which I recommend, if it has to be tested by Guru, Sadhu and Shastra. Anything. Say, I get a mind, I get an idea. Maybe I should chant this mantra. See, Guru said that, Shastra said that, Acharya said that, do it. Check it first.
Yeah, similar to that, Prabhuji, there is one more question from Sashmima. But they say stick to one mantra. Guru say we should not too many mantras. What to follow?
Says stick to many. Where there is a contradiction, generally Guru, Sadhu, Shastra never have contradiction. If there is a bona fide Guru, there will be no contradiction. If the Guru, Sadhu, if suppose Guru says something, Sadhu says something, Shastra says something, better get out of that place itself. You went to a college, teacher taught something, you open the textbook, something else is written. You go ask some expert something else, you'll pull all your hairs. So any bona fide system, all the three have to be parallel. Okay? There cannot be any contradiction between these.
Okay. Yeah, Alka Mataji, please unmute yourself.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, my humble obeisances.
Hare Krishna,
All glories to
blessings.
all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
So, like
Prabhuji,
Mataji, I am also requesting you, like Ambika Mataji, please do participate, not as a student, at least if you can take classes, amazing, or at least in a way you can background help us so that to make the course more better. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, I will try my best, Prabhuji. I will write separately. There are certain things that I can do better. I just want you to know I'm a psychotherapist by profession. Okay. So maybe I can use some skill. Yeah. But as far as teaching is concerned, I'm still neophyte. I'm still struggling. And my question will show you my level. So I was looking at text number 47, Prabhuji.
Today.
And yes, you read that, but I was feeling confused. So it talks about taking on a profession, sticking to your profession or sticking to your occupation that you can do. Maybe you're doing it imperfectly, but rather than moving to another occupation, which you can do perfectly. So in today's world, we don't have like a set profession with people or communities. So if you could please explain, I think I'm very confused.
See, basically what it means is that any profession should match your psychophysical nature. Just like you go for Kshatriya job, this first see your chest, your courage, and you have no courage, and you want to go to, and you're so darpok, and your figure is 35 kilo. What do you do that profession? So our psychophysical nature should match. My psychophysical nature is I'm very sattvic, and you make me sit in a shop whole day like a Marwadi, and no customer. And one day, one customer, he's happy. He's whole day counting money. Really bored. You want to acquire knowledge, so this is not matching you. Right? So today, what is happening? We are taking a profession based on where I earn more money. That's what everybody does. Money will come. That's what I'm telling you, mysterious. Money comes because of a pura karma, not based on what profession you choose. Just like when I joined my college, my father said, open account in any bank you like. I'll send money there. So we have to just choose the bank. Money came, same money. It's not going to change, send you more money because you took account in that bank. So you choose a profession which is psychophysically very convenient to you. And then that is what the principle is. Okay, so according to the nature, which you like that kind of profession, do that. But people do that in which they think you get more money. It's not like that. I've seen so many of our students, they didn't go stereotype at all. One went into some web designing, one went into something, no engineering, nothing. One went to do singing, and they're earning same as their friends are earning or even better.
Very nice explanation, Prabhuji. I think something that my daughter is listening. She's 14 years old, and something she's also choosing.
Do what you like.
Thank you.
Do what you like, which is your fits your nature. Money, don't worry, will come. But 8 hours you have to work. Check is ready. Only signature is not put. Check is already ready by a Purva Karma. Signature will be put when you work 8 hours. If you sleep, Krishna will tear the check and throw it in a dustbin.
Yes. And there is no alternative to hard work, right, Prabhuji?
8 hours you have to. No Ugar Karma needed, but 8 hours you have to intensely work. 8 hours you can take rest. 8 hours you can read Bhagavad Gita, chant Hare Krishna, spiritual life. 8 hours you have to put in for your work. And 8 hours take rest. 8 plus 8 plus 8. But 8 hours we have to work. Otherwise, check will get torn and thrown away. Then you starve. Because it is vikarma. Akarmani ma bhava. Krishna said you cannot become lazy.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, there is a devotee, Jogesh Mahato. I think yesterday also he told me to remind you. He has sent an email to you. I think regarding he's an head of the environment or something he said yesterday.
Okay.
You got that, Prabhuji.
Yes, yeah. Thank you. Thanks, sir. I will have a look. No, forgive me. Sometimes the night also we are not finishing work. I'll reply. Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Yogesh Kumar Varma. Hana?
Yogesh Mahato.
Yogesh Mahato. Yes, Hare Krishna.
Pavitra Mataji, unmute yourself. You can ask your question.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. We had so much of confusion, like many gods. Even my mother used to say Monday is Lord Shiva, Tuesday Subramanya, Wednesday Ganapati. We have to, like that, we have to do. But you cleared all the thing, and finally we understood it's a Lord.
Please bow down to Lord Shiva. Don't stop that. He is very, very, very great person. Vaishnavanam Yatha Sambhu, the topmost of all Vaishnavas. And don't stop going down to him. Really very great. But when he chant Hare Krishna, he's also very happy. Yes,
and even Saturday, Lord Shani Mahatma, you have to, because I have that Shani Dosha, Shada Saptama Shani Dosha. So that's why like that.
And the money making business of the Brahmana. You have that dosha, and give me money.
Finally, because of you, we came to know it is only Lord Krishna
Just
for us.
Chant holy name of the Lord. Don't worry about it. Prabhupada used to say, Krishna wants, he'll kick 1 million Rahu, Shani at one time. Don't worry. Take shelter of Krishna. True. We don't walk in the middle of the road just because I'm chanting Hare Krishna. Take care. But we don't have to bother about it, doshas and all. I openly tell it's a money-making business. Just sincerely chant the holy name of the Lord. We don't bother about all that and never even hear all this. Once what happened, one person came. Hey, you opened this door. This is Bhutas come from this door. This is southwest door. I said, which door you came? It's the southwest. Get out. You are a Bhuta in this place. Get out. You hear those people, these Vastu people, they'll make you whole building break. You hear your kitchen. No. Here, you have to break the whole building here. Just chant Krishna Nama. It will be protected. True. If you are constructing a building, you can take their advice. Once it is constructed, what we can do? Say Hare Krishna, chant Hare Krishna, forget that.
Because of you, we came to know, Prabhuji, due to this Western education and all, we were not even going through this Bhagavad Gita and all. Now we came to know, and we can impart to our
No,
children.
you're already devotee. I just did a job of instrument.
No, Prabhuji.
Facilitated catalyst.
So much of confusion we had. Not able to, all the gods, no proper goal. Thank you very much for that.
Hope, definitely after hearing, we get a hope. In this Mrityu Loka, what is the hope? We are going to die. When hearing Gita, we got a hope. I have a life beyond this. And if I follow Krishna, Bhagavad Gita, chant his name, I'll reach his lotus. That is the main message here in the Bhagavad Gita. We're having main message. Please chant Hare Krishna and go back to Krishna's lotus. Yes, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
I have unmuted you. You can ask your question.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, yesterday I was seeing an interview in a TV show, in a TV program. So there, one film director was asked a question He is asking that Lord Rama is an example, like we should stay with one wife, we should not see another girls like that.
No, okay, no, anyway.
And Krishna will be staying with 16,000 gopikas. So whom we should follow? So he's asking like that. So like he's telling
Krishna is the Lord.
And he's telling that so God is living with.
We follow the orders of God. We don't try to imitate God. Our first principle should be, I am a dasa. I am here to obey him, not to imitate him. People like to have 16,000 wives. First clip the mountain. And he doesn't know 16,000 wives. Krishna was there with each and every wife. If he can do that, he can speak. Correct?
Yes.
Simply they speak. Just because they have money, this is not their adhikara. Just like, please tell me, would I speak on physics just because I am a mathematician? No, this is not my field of study. Correct? Just because they get privileged to make nonsense movie, they make some money, they clear their road to hell by speaking nonsense like that.
Yes.
Just because he has some money, that's why I told you. Annamaya, Pranamaya or Manomaya. Just they speak blah, 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 blah. Enough people we meet now. I'm going for temple construction, meet so-called these rich people. I say, this money you are having, you can use for Krishna service. Yes, Swamiji, I'll definitely do that. But what all philosophy that they don't ask. See, you're all asking questions. They don't ask one question. They give us so much education. I hear speak. No problem. And they're very happy. They spoke some, and I'm hearing from one side, other side. What can I tell him? If I tell him something, he will throw Krishna Seva. So let him do some Seva. He has no capacity to understand. So see, you should also discriminate. You want to learn from spiritual life. What to learn from a film producer? And what is their condition? We just saw drinking, drug addiction, no marriages, most of them. What is their condition? What authority they have to speak on spiritual subject matter? Correct?
Yes.
Isn't it? It has come out in public, in higher circles, the lowest kind of quality of life.
Yes.
They have a very life is mostly, there are exceptions, mostly very impure, very, very impure. What they will speak? This movie, they embrace one woman, the other movie embrace one woman. Such obnoxious life. What we will love to hear from them about God. Just because somehow somebody became rich and powerful, it's all temporary. They're all on a path to Naraka.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, so let's do one thing. I just wanted to read the paragraph by the Acharya, the last word. Okay, let us just read. The living entity, Devika Mataji, would you like to read this?
Yes, Prabhuji. The living entity in his original position is pure spirit. He is just like an atomic particle of the Supreme Spirit. The conditioned living entity, however, is the marginal energy of the Lord. He tends to be in contact with both the material energy and the spiritual energy. In other words, the living entity is situated between the two energies of the Lord, and because he belongs to the superior energy of the Lord, he has a particle of independence. By proper use of that independence, he comes under the direct order of Krishna. Thus, he attains his normal condition in the pleasure-giving potency.
Final word of the Acharya. So please keep it mind. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Nidhi Mataji, you can ask your question.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you so much for the Gita course. We have learned a lot and our faith has increased in Krishna more and more. Thank you so much. I just had a question,
My
Prabhuji.
humble request, please chant. Please chant. That's
Yes,
all.
yes, Prabhuji.
And
Yeah,
please
at
tell
least one round.
You understand
Yeah,
anything in this course, you don't understand, chant, Krishna will reveal everything within her.
sure, Prabhuji. Absolutely. We'll definitely continue that. I had a question that they say that soul carries from one life to another life only the spiritual activities we do. Is it true or is there anything else?
No, soul will carry, see, soul is lying in slumber now, he's sleeping. A soul is a servant of the Lord. He cannot do anything except service to the Lord. He's in slumber now. And the mind is the one carrying all the kachara. All your unwanted desires, everything get carried from one life to another life. Everything is being carried. The body is not carried, correct? Just like sometimes people run away to the forest. Anna? People run away to the forest, but the mind is still there. And it disturbs. So mind is going from one life to another life. Same mind continues, even though the body will change.
Okay. So soul is always submitted to God.
Soul is lying in slumber now. If he wakes up, he doesn't need this mind, doesn't need this body.
Okay.
Unnecessarily, he has stuck himself in a wrong situation. Unnecessarily. That's why Acharya said, go back to God and go back. Why you're stuck here? We don't need this body. Soul has a spiritual body. We don't need this mind. Soul has a spiritual mind. We just don't need anything in this world. Correct? But we have to be, presently I have to live in the body. So best use of the bad bargain, use it to serve the Lord. This mind and the holy name of the Lord. We can use them. Instead of disturbing us, they can help us.
Sure.
But
And
your desires will travel to the next life. Therefore, one wrong desire, just like corona infection you get, worst of all, you will die this life. But the infection doesn't go to the next life. But mind, suppose they develop an unwanted desire, some vasana, some kama, something, it goes to the next life. That's more dangerous.
Okay.
Therefore, we're chanting Nama of the Lord, you can keep washing because every day it does happen. We talk to somebody, we develop some foolish, some sinful
Yes.
come. We are in a, just like sweat comes and sticks to the body, these things sweat. We hear somebody, we develop that. We know it's wrong, that thing is harassing us. So every day it's very important to attentively sit down and chant, and 16 nods the dose recommended so that you can be peaceful and do whole day. See, if you know honestly, many day, whole day goes, I'm not able to do anything constructive because mind is disturbed. So we should have Arjuna stop the whole war when the mind is disturbed. And we continue live the day with disturbed mind. So we should have a good sadhana, everybody. Daily, we should get up in the morning. No pain, no gain. Spend some time in a good chanting. You will see, you'll be so happy whole day. And mind is washed, fresh.
Sure. Sure, Prabhuji will definitely improve on that. And also, Prabhuji, you said you were going to share about Radharani more during the course, right? I don't know if I missed.
I did tell you, but more is, see what happened. Radharani is the greatest devotee of Krishna. Radhe Jai Jai Madhav Daite. She's very dear. Krishna is called Madana Mohana. He attracts everybody. She's called Madana Mohana Mohini. Attractor even Krishna, who is attractor of everybody. So when we read the third letter, the Chaitanya Charitamrita, there it talks about Radharani. Even in Bhagavatam, there is not much talk. Because why? It is the pure heart. We will, we project ourselves in the position of Radha Krishna. So acharyas reserve it for a later level.
Okay.
It's considered, you're asking something most confidential, like in engineering shortage verification. Dekh ke samajh nahi aata, dar lagta hai.
Sure, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
In Hare Krishna mantra, Hare refers to Radharani. You're requesting, she is your mother. She's very, like mother is most merciful, she's most merciful. and you pray to her, she gets you shelter of Krishna. Recommendation works in spiritual life.
Yes. Thank you
Hare.
so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Sudha Mataji, you can ask your question.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
I enjoyed your course and really liked it. I was wondering about Sunday course you are going to give. How many times? You said 4 times?
No, 18 days, you finish 18 chapters again, advanced. I'll do
No,
the
but
same 18
we give-
chapters, but advanced. Every Sunday, I'll do one class, one chapter. Okay? Later, I
No,
may
how
do.
many times you will do on Sunday? 3 times or 4 times?
As minimum, better it is. If you tell me one time, we'll be very happy. But the same time I do class, same time I will do. So 6 o'clock, I'll do 6 o'clock. And I do evening 7, I'll do 7. Evening 9, I'll do evening 9. 3 times I taking class, so 3 times I giving.
Okay.
Same time I take class, but if you some other time is convenient, you can choose among 7 and 9.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Sunday, I'm closing all activities. Sunday only I'll attend to the batch, 2-hour class 3 times. Take it, that will be good, I think.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. I enjoyed your classes. I joined 2 times. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Surya Mataji, you can ask your question.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. In 31 and 32, we are talking about religion and irreligion.
Oh,
So in this process of
31 and 32. Let me get the verse. Okay, 30 verse this chapter. Yeah.
yes. So we are talking about religion and irreligion, and as a human being, most of us, we tend to do the irreligious activities and advocate that it is religion. So the first step is obviously chanting, but how to fall away from the trap of irreligion?
Okay.
Because as a human being, we are doing the rituals more than the true love to Lord.
Simple.
That's
4
my
regulative
question.
principles you strictly follow. Strictly follow 4 regulative principles. At least that you can do. No intoxication, no intoxication. No gambling, no gambling. No relation outside, no relation. And no meat eating, no. That is this you can do. Correct? Because any irreligion is permutation common of these 4. If you take care of these 4, you have broken the legs of irreligion. And it is said of Parikshit Maharaj, anybody allows this. He gave Kali Purusha place in these places. And Kali Purusha says, give me shelter. He said, yes, you can go where this Dyutam Panam Stiriam Shuna is happening. So anywhere Dyut means gambling, Panam in intoxication, relation outside marriage, Stiriam and Shuna, meat eating is there. There Kali Purusha will dance. And when Kali Purusha start dancing, it's a hell. Okay, Mataji, that's clear. Simple way to see our religion, irreligion is 4 regulative principles.
Okay, I think
Perfectly. And thank you so much to the beautiful team. This is my first time Gita ever. I'm a Sikh by religion, but you've taken me to this course and I've done it for the first time and I'm so much in awe. So thank you, Prabhuji. And
Turiya means transcendental.
thank you. So this is all divine intervention that this name was given. But yes, I'm loving it and I would continue with this course. And thank you so much to each one of you for walking me through this. God bless all of you. Krishna bless all of you and your families.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Dilip Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
This some people say about this parikaram, go to this temple, do this. Is there any science behind that?
Which one? Which one?
Parikaram. They say go to the temple, that do some 10 rounds, keep this lamp. Is there any science behind that? Parikaram.
Oh, parikrama?
Parikaram.
Parikrama. Huh?
Yeah.
Parikrama, the standard is there 3 times and they say, okay, some tapasya, nothing wrong in doing some tapasya for the Lord's pleasure. Just like go to Govardhan, we do parikrama. It is more than 20 kilometers. But the remembrance of the Lord should be there when you do that. Just mechanical doing will not be so effective. I mean, just like we do Govardhan, we are chanting all the time. Chant for 6 hours, 8 hours.
Okay.
It is
So
beneficial.
no, some astrologers say go to that temple, Kumbhakonam, do some, that at time must be done.
The astrologers, what happened, they take the whole religion down only in terms of Papa Punya business. But we are talking transcendentally. Astrologers' businesses, they cannot look in a spiritual way. They look only Punya, Papa, and make your life more comfortable. So some things are not going well in the family. Go to that temple, do this tapasya, do that puja there. It's a good money-making business. Best is actually to sit down in a place and chant Hare Krishna. That's it.
Okay.
They do that. I have
That's
so many people I say, we are going for Tirupati, would like to come, they don't come. And they work, see what happens, some people go to God only in stage of fear. And astrologers facilitate that, That is happening in the family. That is dosha, go there. Offer, and they go to God in stage of fear. Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm angry to you.
So this, and another thing is this Kuladevata. We have a Kuladevata. Each family has a Kuladevata.
Yes.
So where does it, in terms of the thing? So
ancestral, ancestral deity. See, everybody deserves a due respect, no doubt. Due respect should be given to everybody. Devi is not ordinary. She is Yasya Prabha. She is very great. Very great. We should offer all respects to her, no doubt. There's nothing wrong in offering respects to Devi or Devata. Respect should be given. No? What is wrong? Say, you are not God. Do you think you don't deserve some respect? Due respect should be given to everybody. Even ants should be respected. And Devata, they have appointment letter from the Lord, and top Devatas are all pure devotees, tall of pure devotees. They deserve greatest respect, no doubt. But you don't see them like God, that's all. But respect they deserve, no doubt. They should give all respect to them.
So you continue this, and we finally we surrender to Krishna. I mean, take his nama and
like gopis used to go to Katyayani. Give me Krishna, give me Krishna. They were worshipping Katyayani. Give me Krishna, give me Krishna, give me Krishna.
Thank you. And finally, anyway, I can contribute or give back to your ISKCON. Anything I can do, I think I'll be most willing to.
Really grateful.
Whatever is
actually,
possible.
The course as such doesn't have any expenditure because all of us are doing free service. Expenditure has come because temple is coming up now. So those who are, because I know Corona situation also, the people are difficult. For those who are able to do, it's a good time to participate in this. We are doing it together.
Any other way to contribute?
Please come. We have a temple. Come and stay with us. A lot of work is there. Welcome, always welcome. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Sulba Mataji, you can ask your question.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Nice to see you first time. Hare Krishna. You're muted, Mataji.
How is it's better? Can you hear me, Prabhuji?
Yeah, now we can hear.
Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam. Thank you so much. You mentioned a couple of times that you all are feeling happy that course is getting over, but that's not true. We are going to miss this because since like 17-18 days we are attending this and really learn a lot. So there is kind of like learning everything at a time is not possible, but gradually we are trying to grasp whatever you have teach. So thank you so much.
No, you please join the advanced course. I'll give you enough work for the whole day, whole week.
Thank you, Prabhuji. I have joined. For us, it will be 6 a.m. in the morning at EST time, but definitely I'm going to join that. Thank you. I have two questions, if you allow me. So question number one is, in chapter 18, there are a couple of times mentioned, Yogeshwara as a Krishna's name as Yogeshwara. So I would like to know if you can explain, what is the meaning of Yogeshwara and, why he's called Yogeshwara as well. Second question I have that is not related to this topic, but when we say that if you do any sins, you have to go to Naraka. So when you go to Naraka, you'll not have this body. You are going to leave your body here. So what goes in Naraka? Only our soul. With which body it goes?
Okay, let us understand. No, Naraka thing is easy. That question is very easy. And because you get a Yatana Sharira. The Yamudutas put a Yatana Sharira on you, around the soul. And so you have a soul, you have a mind, no gross body. You get a Yatana Sharira. which is meant for punishment. In that they hit you, you not die. Like in this body, they sometimes in some country they flog 100 times, people die there on public, that you don't die. You'll again smoke, they'll put on your mouth molten lava. You don't die in that. In this body, the pain is safe. That's the problem. But very hot even here, so better. But anyway, don't worry. For somebody chanting Hare Krishna, attending Gita 18 course, no narka. That is cancelled. Now, what is the first question was that Yogeshwara, master of all the yogis, because Krishna has all the yogic potencies naturally within him, and he shows that. Yatra Yogeshwara, when he's lifting a mountain, he's Yogeshwara, and nobody can do this. 16. They say yogi can have 8 expansions. Krishna have 16,000, and yogis 8 expansions have to do the same thing. But Krishna's expansions can do anything. Kardama Muni made 8 expansion. But Krishna can do unlimited expansion. Each one is independent. That is not true. And yogis making 8 expansions. So any yogi cannot go nearby Krishna. Therefore, devotee doesn't try to acquire yoga siddhis because Yogeshwara is behind. Just like we have an example of Prahlad Maharaj. He didn't try to acquire any power because Supreme Powerful was behind. So when you take shelter of just like a small child is holding the finger of his father, anybody comes, come, he is confident, father is there. So devotee is very confident, Lord is there. He is not worried about anything. So Yogeshwara is a devotee always. Okay, so all mystic power are within, therefore it's called Yogeshwara. Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Shirasa Ashtang Namaskar.
Hare Krishna. Narsimha Murthy. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
This is the question, the continuation to the choosing the right profession or right professional course. Sorry being materialistic even after 18 days. So my question basically is because when I had to choose, when we had to choose professional course for my daughter, we really struggled because of lack of spiritual knowledge and socio-economic status.
Everybody chooses computer science. The reason is money is there. They don't study the nature of the child at all.
Exactly. That in our case, we had a lot of confusion because she was doing well in music, dance, and other things. And she was academically equally, she was so competent. So my question is, if we are not spiritually matured, choosing or deciding on something would be very difficult. I also struggled. I was a software engineer, and I was into technical career path. My management skills were good, but I was afraid of those political stuff involved in the management.
Yeah, there's always there. Yeah, politics.
Yeah, I really struggled. I enjoyed my profession till the time I was coding. By the moment I reached close to the management team, started seeing all that dirty politics and all that. Finally, 2 years back, I gave up my job.
They say everybody gets promoted till he fails. You heard that?
Yes.
See, there is, just like we say famous example of Manmohan Singh. He was a very good accounts man, but as the prime minister, he was not so decisive and assertive. They say, so everybody is promoted till he fails. That's the law in, they say, philosophy. So therefore, we should do what we feel happy about, not to go by society, what is good or what is bad. Do something we feel very comfortable and happy. Work sincerely 8 hours in that. Krishna will maintain you, no doubt.
In my case, I have that clarity. When it comes to adults, they merely attracted or they want to imitate somebody. There is no clarity there to choose. In my case, what I did is I gave the details of all the courses. This is what happens. This is what happens. You have to, if you do this, and I left the choice to her. And she finally decided the medicine. By God's grace, she is enjoying that course also. Yeah. But in many of my friends' children case, what happening is in the middle of the course, they start losing interest in that course.
I didn't get. I was seeing the questions of somebody. Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
They start losing in no, because they get affected by the peer pressure, the uncertainty people create. Simply people disturb. He's like this, he's like that. Why you're bothered? Everybody comes by his own karma. The situation is not same. Anna, we will grow as per the Lord's will. Let me do my part. We think I'll change from here to there, just like open bank in Karnataka Bank. My father sends me 10,000. I think I'll corporation, he will send same money. He's already decided what he wants to send. Any bank you open account doesn't matter.
Maybe that spiritual knowledge, giving spiritual knowledge to them might help.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Now everybody.
Thank you so much. This is the second time I am attending. And first
now
time,
you come to advanced course, and my request should also chant. Please chant every day. That's all.
first time what I learned was unlearn all my logical ego, all that. So because of that, I was not able to listen the course properly. Now I can receive very easily whatever you are teaching. And my sincere gratitude to all the admin and volunteers. I also became life member of ISKCON, Prabhuji.
Kind of you, very kind of you.
And special thanks to Devika ji. She was my engineering mate. And, yeah. And because of her, I actually, sixth batch or so, I joined and dropped off. She again reminded me during eighth batch, seventh batch, I joined again and developed interest. In fact, 21 years back, I bought Bhagavad Gita book in ISKCON Bangalore. Somehow it did not work.
Maybe I was there that time in ISKCON Bangalore.
It is 2000, Prabhuji. 2001.
I mean 93. I was there in ISKCON Bangalore, 93 to 2002. Maybe you bought from my hand only. I was selling books in the book counter in the temple hall. Probably we met that time.
We might have seen you in Bangalore, Rajajinagar temple, but you never preached, taken any classes. No, that's why we didn't know you that time.
You have also visited. Yeah.
Yes, I am also from Bangalore, Prabhuji. I also visited.
I initiated that development of the big book counter, which is still there in the temple hall. 97 temple opened and we opened a book counter, and I was there to 2000 to 5 years, developed the service. Then I came to Bangalore. Hare Krishna. So
thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Krishna Prabhuji, you can ask your question. Unmute yourself and ask question. Krishna Prabhuji? Okay. I'll go.
Chaudhary.
Yeah, unmuted.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you. All glories to Srila Prabhupada ji. All glories to you, Prabhuji, for giving us such a nice lecture.
Where do you stay?
I'm in Perth, Prabhuji, in Australia, Perth.
Oh, so
yes,
okay.
Prabhuji. I'm in Perth Yatra. I'm actually helping in Perth Yatra. So
yes,
yes.
This is something like I think 130 for you, 140.
No, it's actually because in Perth is not having a five hours difference. It's 11 o'clock here, nearly 10:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
So Prabhuji, I have the main question. The Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that work according to your nature, even you not performing that thing very well. You're not performing in a good way, but you still have to go according to your nature. But from childhood to till now, I'm so confused. What is my nature? And I was I actually changed like so many jobs because I don't have a particular skills. I'm only year 12 pass, and after that I came to Australia, do some course, and I get my PR. And after that I do normally normal job. I don't have any skills, but I'm still confused.
You are an exception because you're a devotee. A Vaishnava can do, he's beyond Varnashram. He can do anything. So don't worry.
So basically, I'm doing
Vaishnava is not bound. See what happened when a person is in the modes of material nature, certain profession will be comfortable for him. But you are already taking shelter of Krishna to a some extent, not to the degree you're taking shelter. To some extent, you know, just like Krishna, when you're driving chariot of Arjuna, it doesn't become Shudra. He's beyond that. So similarly, Vaishnava also does anything. Prabhupada is cleaning the hall, Prabhupada is cooking, it doesn't become a Shudra. He still remains his position as an Acharya. You understand? So because as you surrender to Krishna, you can do anything for Krishna. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, because
Brahmana, Kshatriya, Shudra, all are in modes. Vaishnava is above the modes. He can do any job comfortably. And a higher
That's
can
what.
do the lower job. See,
Hmm.
a Brahmana can always do Kshatriya, like Dronacharya can always do Kshatriya job. No problem. Nobody could fight him. He can do it very well. Raja can do it. So as you chant sincerely Hare Krishna, your capacity improves. Because see, society is not organized, a disorganized society. Somehow you have to
Yeah.
make a living in it, and you may not be able to do a profession which you want to do somehow. Situation. But if your capacity is good, you can do anything peacefully. See, like
Yes.
take an example, a Vaishya has to take a risk of investing crores of rupees. A Shudra will not be able to sleep. He invests and he's peaceful and he chants. Kshatriya, you take a leader, neighboring kingdom and come and kill you by the knife. You're taking so much risk, isn't it? You have to have courage. Your
Yeah.
head will be cut to become a Kshatriya. So we are all, according to capacity, we should take. Minimum capacity Shudra, more capacity Vaishya, more Kshatriya, more. So if we are there wherever we are, we cannot sometimes give up our profession or a position today. It's not possible. But I can bring my capacity to handle that. Suppose I am doing a profession, I'm not feeling satisfied. That means I don't have capacity for the profession. Now, can I build the capacity? We gave you the process. Attentively hear the Nama and strictly follow the four rules, strictly, and chant the Nama. You can do any
Yeah,
profession.
that's what I do, Prabhuji, because I actually changed so many jobs because as soon as I found that they are not favorable to my devotional service, I immediately give them enough notice, and after find another job, I either leave that job because I'm not really attached to any job. But when I see that it's not like favorable to my devotion service, then I switch to another job that is favorable to my devotion service. So that's in that way I was confused, like what is my original. But you already explained very nicely that for devotee there is no nature, she just
He's transcendent. And to some extent, to the degree I've evolved, I'm transcendent. Otherwise,
Yeah.
both will play together. Some extent you will transcendent, some extent the modes will harass.
Yes, Prabhuji. And another question is, Prabhuji, it's a bit personal, but I'm asking because I saw like in many the people who live in a foreign country, they have this situation all the time because their parents live in India and they live here, and as the parents getting old, it is the duty of the son to look after the parents. So the parents can't come here because of certain reason, because they
I read a big
so,
article on this. One
yeah.
person was living, the parents were living in 2-flat house. So he thought, why not three-bedroom house? And he went to America. And at the end, when father was in difficulty, he could only send money to neighbors to take care of him.
Yeah.
And the joke continues, big story it is. Then he says, I'll come back when he comes back to India, but his wife and children are not interested. And then when
Yeah.
his days of difficulty come, they send money to neighbors to take care of him. Then it reflects while dying. They're simply making the 2-bedroom flat to 3-bedroom flat. I did so much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So in this case, my wife is really favorable. She said that I can do your parents seva, no problem. But the main thing she said that because you don't have any, she said that you don't have any skills. So what we gonna do there? If we go there, how can we earn money? How can we earn livelihood? We have to be practical.
Such a nice cooperation. Very nice.
Yeah. So Prabhuji, so my question is, I want to go back, but and I have everything like set up here because my parents getting old now. My mother has a depression and anxiety, and my father is like nearly 80 years old. My mother is nearly 70.
So you
So
bring them to Australia. can do that.
I can. I already actually bring them to Australia before. They live here for 1 year, but my father he don't want to stay here at all. He and my mother said that I can't leave my husband. I have to go back with
Correct.
him. So so this is the situation. So and we have like I have a
See what happens? Prayer works. Just pray to Krishna. Krishna will show you a way out. Definitely looks very difficult, but Krishna is supreme mystic. He knows how to solve anything. Okay, you pray to Krishna.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Situation is difficult. I understand now, but I can also pray for you. You also pray, Krishna, show me a way out. He will show you a way out. And a miracle. See, I had a similar problem. I tell you. I became a brahmachari. I'm a bhagodu. I ran away from home. And then situation was that my parents, what do I do? I was still doing divorce service, but old age, they require little, at least somebody to say, how are you? Correct. I can do something. And Krishna's arrangement, they came to me with some big money. Say, can we give you some donation? I said, no, I'm a bhagodu. I don't deserve any money. Can you buy a house with this money? And they said, bought a house, and they're so happy now. They're taking diksha also from ISKCON. They're taking classes in Hindi. They're on a breathing time. They're busy, happy, very happy. So Krishna's grace, Krishna arranged everything. So I did not know how this will work out. Something Krishna arranged. I did not know how this is possible, but somehow it worked.
Yes, Prabhuji. And so I just pray. That's all I can do because I do.
Some Krishna will work it out. And I'm happy every time I see them. They're also very happy. And in so much time, they're not, like Krishna's grace is beautiful. So Krishna will arrange some.
Yeah. Thank you, Prabhuji. And also you working so like tirelessly because I came to know that you are Srila Jayapataka Swami Maharaj like disciple, and I'm also the same. And I see like our Guru Maharaj in every situation, like he work. He never stop. That's why I said never stop. So I saw the same
He only
image.
told me to start this course. He only told me to start this.
Yeah.
We had a Panihati meeting, and he said, why don't you do this? And I said, okay, you ordered me. And Krishna's grace is going right now.
Yeah, so I saw that the Guru Maharaj like determination, that the determination you working so much like tirelessly. From morning you wake up 3:30. I think you sleep nearly 11 o'clock in the night.
11, 2 today.
Yes. So thank you very much.
There's a lot of background work goes on. So therefore, be part of this course. So much work is there.
Yeah, and I'm
waiting to do the Bhagavatam class and crash after that.
Yeah, I'm so much inspired. Like, so thank you. Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji,
Great.
and thank you for the whole team. Actually, my daughter is also part of the children WhatsApp group. She also enjoyed a lot the Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah, they're doing a good job. Children team, Aishwarya Mataji doing amazing job.
Yeah, they're all doing amazing job. Mataji are very talented. All Mataji are very talented. So thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Your question.
Congratulations.
Prabhuji, we have 4 more questions. I think after that we can wind up.
Wow, Bhagavatam class today. The Kirtan is going on. Okay, I'll personally finish. Yogesh ji, Hare Krishna. Yogesh ji.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
बहुत खुशी है आपको मिलके। हरे कृष्णा।
मुझे भी बहुत खुशी है और ये जानकर तो बहुत ही खुशी है कि आप देवभूमि से हैं। बहुत ही आनंद आया एंड पूरे 18 बहुत बढ़िया लगा। आप मतलब सुना था 1 घंटे की क्लास है, लेकिन 2-2.5 घंटे कब बीत जाते हैं पता नहीं चलता। एंड मैं एक ये चीज कहना चाहता हूँ आपसे कि योर कोर्स जो है ये इतना इट इज वर्थ थाउजेंड्स ऑफ रुपीज, इतनी फ्री क्यों रखा है? व्हाई डोंट यू चार्ज फीस फ्रॉम पीपल?
कर सकते थे, अभी एक तरीके से शुरू किया। इट्स अ थॉट प्रोसेस बिकॉज क्या है आजकल इट्स लाइक कृष्णा ने गीता बताया, अर्जुन को चार्ज नहीं किया तो हम कहाँ से चार्ज करेंगे? So we kept it actually that after the course people can give donation because खर्चा बहुत है, but it goes away, it gets cleared up by the people give course के बाद it gets cleared up. So whatever I see मंदिर लॉक पड़ा है, 8 महीने से लॉक है, दरवाजा बंद है और हमारा it's a huge expenditure maintaining I have 15 devotees and so much setup. Krishna's grace, I didn't have to ask help from anybody. Many my well-wishers called me, are you able to manage? ऐसे कोर्स चल रहा है ना, जितना मेरे को चाहिए कृष्ण दे रहे हैं खुशी से, not a problem.
Okay, okay, that's very nice. And just one thing I would like to say, अभी पर्थ से कोई सज्जन बात कर रहे थे कि पेरेंट्स उनके इंडिया में हैं और वो वहाँ पे हैं, उनका सेटअप है, तो मैं उनसे ये कहना चाहूंगा कि there is only one way. He has to go back to his parents. There is nothing. कृष्णा सिर्फ लिफ्ट तक ले जाएंगे आपको, लेकिन बटन आपको दबाना है, यू नो. तो आप बटन दबाइए एंड गो बैक टू योर पेरेंट्स, लीव सेटअप. एंड एज यू राइटली सेड, मनी आपको पिछले जन्म से आएगा. चेक इज रेडी, साइन तब होगा व्हेन ही गोज टू द पेरेंट्स. सो दैट्स द ओनली थिंग. थैंक यू सो मच प्रभु जी. हरे कृष्ण.
हरे कृष्ण. हरे कृष्ण. हरे कृष्ण. हरे कृष्ण. राजेंद्र पटेल जी.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी.
हरे कृष्ण.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी.
हरे कृष्ण.
Prabhu ji, just I would like to know that I'm also attached to the ISKCON Juhu, Mumbai. I'm from Mumbai.
Yes.
And I do some seva
Very
specifically in the management area.
Oh, wonderful.
For employee drafting policies and procedures and all this thing.
Yeah.
This is being my profession. I used to do so many years previously also.
Okay.
But after hearing this 18 days lecture, I found that because of the profession, some employee has to be fired and punished and all this because of my advice and all these things.
Yeah.
So I feel guilty. Does it affect my karma?
No, you have to do your duty. You are doing your duty. Where it is, there is no karma when you are doing your duty. Right? Yeah, the principle of you're not doing out of enviousness or jealousy of somebody. You have a. Exactly. I love. Just wait. Gita class, Bhagavatam class, 8 o'clock. People are waiting for 20 times.
Sorry, Prabhuji, sorry.
So the point is that, what is the main point?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're doing a duty. When you're doing a duty, that's the principle of duty. There is nothing to worry.
Okay. So, I was feeling some, consent bite on advising to the temple. A few mischievous and notorious employees were removed.
I also do that. So many volunteers come and I say, no, you cannot do service. I'm detached from that. No karma comes. You understand, no?
So, yeah, that's what I would like
to. It's part of the voluntary movement. People come, they will stay. Sometimes we say, oh, you're not doing sadhana, you're not doing this, you cannot stay here. We say, with a detached heart. It's a rule. More you're strict, more things will be wonderful. Otherwise, the whole atmosphere will become so pungent.
Yeah, that's exactly we do in the management. But after hearing your Gita lectures for since 18 days, I was feeling some guilty. So because of me, somebody might have lost job or some deterioration situations. So I felt let me clarify with you whether it is a right or a wrong for me in my karma.
No, duty is always predominant. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Okay, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
So, Hare Krishna, Mataji. I go for the class now, 8:30.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Two questions, Prabhuji. I think it keep coming. Yeah, they can send an email to you, right, Prabhuji? Those
Yeah.
Question.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Just to say thank you so much for delivering such effective lecture and clearing confusions of everybody. And thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, thank you. Hare Krishna, Swaminathan ji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
First of all, I would like to thank you for all this efforts taken. Trust me, it has been a very wonderful journey. I started reading this Bhagavad Gita, which I also bought 3 years back from ISKCON Chennai. And during this lockdown, I was able to read it for, I started generally, by seeing one of the movies. Oh my God, there was a Krishna, this thing. So I got motivated. I started reading that. And initially it was, just going through the pages and trying to understand. Then my wife encouraged me, you should go, you should read it. So I have actually read it 4 times. And basically what I understood was like, Guru is required. And what I wanted to share is your teachings has given me more clarity and, as to what is important in life and how one should approach the entire thing. So thank you very much. And probably in the next course also I have joined, I would like to have a better understanding of this Gita and wanted to thank you for this and the entire admin team which has been supporting also throughout this journey of 18 days. Really very excited to attend the advanced course and probably learn better things and improve ourselves in our path. Prabhuji, one more thing. I think you had mentioned somewhere that the Krishna's painting will be available. You will be sharing it. So that I wanted to know. And second question quickly because it's getting late. So
You wanted online version or you wanted physical hard copy?
Physical hard copies.
I'll make it. Just give me a little time for that. 1 week maybe I should be ready.
And second, Prabhuji, just wanted to understand. We do this japa. I've started doing japa now 3 times from the time courses started. So what is the importance and significance of the bag which we have, and when we do the japa?
Bag is Gomukhi. The Gomukhi you keep in the Gomukhi. It is easy. See, otherwise the mala will fall down.
Okay.
It's comfortable to keep in a sacred place. And you can even walk around. Otherwise, how do you do?
Yes.
It's difficult, So the Gomukhi is practical thing. Always japa is kept sacred, clean, neat. That's a point. It's a place to keep the mala. So malas are generally sometimes very big, but you don't even have to know how big it is. It's in the Gomukhi and easy. One finger comes out, holds, and that's a simple principle. Logistics.
Yes, sir.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Prabhuji.
Nice to see you.
Prabhuji, I have opened that. Raghavendra Prabhuji.
Yes.
This is the last one.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
Again, it's my third question actually. Like this is my first Gita class actually, and we are also very thankful. Thank you very much for the class. And my kids are also joined the children's class. They are also get at least not. I'm not telling full 100%. At least they get a touch of stories. Actually, now that narrating the story, it looks very good actually. Yes, for my understanding, when I bought Gita 2 years back, actually slowly like it has been grown. Actually means I first actually when I bought Gita, I was not knowing to read Gita. I bought actually, but it did not happen. Slowly, I met people such a way they encouraged me to read Gita till 1 chapter, one shloka. Now actually after attending this Gita, actually it encouraged me to full read Gita and chant something, the Hare Krishna mantra. And thank you very much for the course, Guruji, actually. And we are also planning to join the next course to get deeper understanding of Gita.
Hare Krishna. Welcome. We'll meet on Sunday. Hare Krishna.
Yes.
So because those people who are still not joined the advanced course can join. The link is there in your WhatsApp group. And in case you are not in WhatsApp group itself, then please write to me personally. My email ID is easy. namadas@gmail. NAMADAS. NAMADAS. Namadas@gmail. Write to me. I'll facilitate. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Pancha kalpatarubhascha kripa sindhuve eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnava namo namaha. Hare Krishna. Pancha kalpa. Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda ki jai.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Ki jai.
Jai.
Hare
This is the first time you have done all the questions from chat as well as raised hand, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.